Have you ever wondered what it would be like to hold a real human brain in your hands? That's exactly what Professor Wendy Suzuki, a renowned neuroscientist at New York University, does regularly. With this impressive experiment, she illustrates that all our memories, fears, and dreams find a place in a gray, sponge-like mass. Yet, this gray matter holds secrets that go far beyond its physical composition. In the coming minutes, we will reveal what a big, fat, fluffy brain really means and why it takes much more than just a few vitamins to keep our most important organ in top shape. Stay tuned. At the end, you will learn about a surprising method that has already helped thousands enhance their mental performance sustainably. Many think the brain is immutable, a kind of hardwired computer. But science proves the opposite. Studies like those by Avon and Hachinsky from 2021 show that with every activity, we create new neural networks and can protect our brains from diseases like dementia. Professor Suzuki describes the ideal brain as a big, fat, fluffy brain, a term that may initially seem quirky in relation to a brain, but simplifies how a powerful, well-connected, and healthy brain feels. Suzuki uses this expression to emphasize that a healthy brain should not only be strong, but also flexible and adaptable. So what do we need to do to get a big, fat, fluffy brain? And, most importantly, to maintain it. Let's start with a topic that may seem trivial but is often underestimated: exercise. Many do not immediately associate sports with enhanced brain performance, but this is where a true miracle remedy lies. Avon and Hachinsky show in their 2021 publication that regular endurance exercise, whether running, swimming, or even a brisk walk, floods the brain with a wave of positive neurotransmitters. Why is this crucial? Our brain consists of various regions that must constantly communicate with each other. One of these regions, the hippocampus, plays a key role. It is responsible for our long-term memory and emotional learning. When we elevate our heart rate, our body activates the production of growth factors like BDNF, the so-called brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as a fertile fertilizer for your nerve cells. And what does fertilizer do? It promotes growth and strengthens the connections between cells. With every step we take, every lap in the pool, or every run through the park, we give our brain exactly what it needs to remain efficient and resilient. In studies conducted with other research groups, performance in memory tasks increased after just a few weeks of moderate exercise. Even individuals who were previously rather sluggish showed improvements in attention and mood. Paul D. Nussbaum, another expert, noted in 2011 that this effect accumulates with continuous training. Each training session results in a small increase in neurogenesis, and over time, these increments add up to a noticeable increase in brain capacity. One could say, every drop of sweat counts. Now let's move on to the second major pillar, nutrition. Just as you wouldn't fuel your car with low-quality gasoline, you shouldn't subject your brain to inferior food. A study by Yadav, Kumar, and Dubey from 2024 shows that particularly the Mediterranean diet, rich in antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids, offers significant benefits for cognitive health. Imagine a plate, grilled salmon drizzled with high-quality olive oil, accompanied by crunchy vegetables and a serving of whole-grain rice. This combination acts like a shield against harmful inflammatory processes in the brain. Why is this so effective? Unsaturated fatty acids, such as those found in fish and olive oil, ensure that cell membranes remain flexible, allowing for smooth communication between nerve cells. At the same time, antioxidants from fresh fruits and vegetables act like shields that neutralize free radicals, thus preventing damage to the brain. Many experts therefore recommend focusing on fresh, unprocessed ingredients and largely avoiding heavily processed foods. The Mediterranean diet can serve as a guideline, as it is not only healthy, but also diverse and delicious. The third pillar of our brain health is sleep. Take a moment to think about how you feel when you've only slept 3 or 4 hours a night. Are your thoughts clear? How quickly do you react? Probably not very well. Sleep is far more than just rest for our brain. It is essential for its self-cleaning. While we sleep, especially during deep sleep phases, waste products that accumulate while we are awake are disposed of. If this process is disrupted by regular sleep interruptions, the cleaning does not occur. The consequences are immediate: concentration problems, exhaustion, and an increased risk of chronic diseases. Nussbaum cites experiments in his 2011 work where sleep deprivation led to participants increasingly struggling with even simple daily tasks. But not only did cognitive performance suffer, mood also significantly deteriorated. Sleep is therefore not just a luxury, but an indispensable foundation for a healthy and efficient brain. The fourth key to a healthy brain may come as a surprise to many: social connections and our ability to feel emotions like compassion and love. Avan and Hachinsky emphasize that loneliness is not only psychologically burdensome, but can actually impair the structure of the brain. This is due to the stress hormones that are released in greater amounts during prolonged isolation, which can cause long-term damage. Even brief, positive interactions, a friendly chat in the supermarket, or a spontaneous call to a friend, have been shown to lower stress levels and strengthen the brain. Professor Suzuki repeatedly reminds her audiences that humans are deeply social beings, and our brains need these connections to experience safety and well-being. Robert Waldinger, a researcher at Harvard University, has studied what truly makes people happy for decades and consistently arrives at the same conclusion: it is strong social relationships. So why not start a conversation with a neighbor you like next time? Your brain will thank you for it. Closely related to this is the fascinating phenomenon of neuroplasticity, the remarkable ability of our brains to change and adapt throughout our lives. As previously discussed, our brain is by no means a rigid mass that only deteriorates after a certain age. Janet M. Phillips demonstrated in her work, From Neurons to Brain Power, in 2005, that synapses can be reorganized throughout life, new skills can be acquired, and neural connections can be strengthened or pruned. A frequently cited example is London taxi drivers. Their hippocampus, which is responsible for spatial memory, visibly grows as they memorize the streets of the metropolis over the years. Experts like Professor Suzuki see this as a powerful message. Our mental abilities are renewable at any time if we challenge ourselves and learn new things. Whether it's playing a musical instrument, learning a foreign language, or simply doing a daily Sudoku puzzle, all these activities keep our brains flexible and vibrant. Every new challenge is like a fresh breeze for our mental landscape. Let's take a brief look back. Our brain is remarkably adaptable, like a garden that we must tend to in order for it to thrive. Each of us has our own favorite flowers. Regular exercise, whether through sports or simply an active lifestyle, promotes the growth of new cells while simultaneously boosting our mood. A varied, wholesome diet, such as the Mediterranean cuisine, provides our brain cells with essential nutrients and protects them from damage through antioxidants. Social interactions and emotional closeness provide an effective counterbalance to anxiety and loneliness. And finally, use your natural curiosity to continually challenge your brain. In a constantly changing world, this is the key to lifelong growth and adaptation. The best part? You don't have to turn your life upside down overnight. Start with small steps: a daily walk, more mindful grocery shopping, or 5 minutes of breathing exercises before bed. These small changes add up and can significantly improve your physical and mental well-being in the long run. Often, it just takes a little push to set positive habits in motion. So why not start today? Research clearly shows that an active lifestyle, conscious choices in nutrition and social relationships, as well as stress management, lead to improved brain function. While many studies measure correlations and cannot always demonstrate clear causalities, the overwhelming majority of findings support the benefits of a healthy mix of exercise, nutrition, and mental stimulation. Age is no excuse for not learning something new. In fact, it is often inactivity that leads to decline, not aging itself. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know in the comments which change you would like to integrate into your daily life first. Perhaps an extra walk or a more mindful meal plan. You can find all the studies mentioned in the video description. And as always, we wish you a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Until next time.